Do you know how Justin Trudeau's policies led to the destruction of Canada's economy? It all started back in 2015 when Trudeau came into power, promising to build a strong middle class, create jobs, and invest in infrastructure. At first, it sounded like a great plan, right? More government spending on infrastructure projects, support programs for families, and bold new environmental policies aimed at reducing carbon emissions. But here's what most people didn't realize at the time. These promises came with a hefty price tag. Did you know that under Trudeau's leadership, Canada's national debt more than doubled? That's right, when he took office. Canada's debt was already around $612 billion, but just a few years later, it had skyrocketed past $1 trillion, hitting a record high. And how did that happen? It's simple. Trudeau's government borrowed billions to fund these initiatives, with much of the spending happening without a clear plan for how to pay it back. This aggressive borrowing led to increased deficits every year, and now, future generations will be the ones stuck paying the bill. The short-term boost from the spending made it seem like the economy was growing, but the long-term consequences are being felt today. Inflation is at an all-time high, and Canadians are finding it harder to afford basic necessities like groceries, rent, and gas. In fact, since 2015, the cost of living has risen faster than wages, leaving many households in a financial bind. But here's where things get even more concerning. Instead of pulling back on spending, Trudeau's government continued to push forward with massive relief programs during the COVID-19 pandemic, such as the Canada Emergency Response Benefit, CERB. While these programs helped many people in the short term, they added billions more to the national debt. And as more money flowed into the economy, inflation soared. Today, we're seeing the highest inflation rates in decades, and the value of the Canadian dollar has weakened significantly. This means that not only are Canadians struggling with higher costs, but their buying power has also decreased. Trudeau's policies, while well-intentioned, have led to an unsustainable economic path. By focusing on short-term solutions without thinking of the long-term consequences, Canada is now facing financial uncertainty, and the next generation of Canadians will be the ones paying the price. So, was all this spending worth it? Or did Justin Trudeau's policies destroy Canada's economic future? Subscribe for more information.